it has been a hot freaking minute since I filmed anything. But I have a very exciting like week and a half ahead of me. Oh, that truck is so close to my car. Okay, anyways, I have a very exciting week and a half ahead of me because so I work, oh shit, retry because I'm gonna drive. I work at a concert venue, and tonight is something called Foam Wonderland, which is like an EDM, electronica, house music. Oh, that should probably show them. Okay. Tonight is Foam Wonderland, which is like an EDM, house, electronic, just like a concert basically, but they shoot foam out onto the crowd. And my friends have gone to it in my town years past, but I've never been. So I'm gonna be working it. And then there's Foam Wonderland, and then there's Foam Wonderland, the after party. So tonight is this first of the next few really exciting shows. So yeah, Foam Wonderland tonight, and then Wednesday is slowdive. Are you kidding me? Yeah, slowdive in the venue I work at. And then that Friday is Still Woozy and Goth Babe, which is like a whole festival thing that I got to help put together. And I'm gonna talk more about that in a bit because it's like one of my proudest accomplishments. But anyways, the next few days, this just week is gonna be a really big week for me. And I thought I would do like a week in my life as someone who works in the music industry. So it's not just gonna be that stuff, but the other things I do, which would be my Universal Music Group 1824 job, which is a remote position. The magazine I run, the Music Box, so taking care of that stuff. What else? Writing for another publication called Off the Record Press. I feel like there's something else. I think that's everything. So I thought it would be fun just to give you a little sneak peek into what it's like working in the music industry. I mostly do social media and journalism, but I know there's so many other parts of the music industry that are wonderful and so many other jobs you can get. So anyways, Foam Wonderland tonight. I'm very sparkled out right now. Why did I go this way? I don't know why I went this way. Why did I go this way? I can't even remember. That was stupid. Stupid. I'm distracted, that's why. Anyways, so yeah, that's all I can think of saying right now. Hello. I'm aware that I look a little crazy right now. But I don't feel like getting ready today. I'm gonna stay in my pajamas and not do anything with my hair. So, that's where we're at. I just wanted to take a few minutes to reflect on the past week or so. It's just been so crazy, like in the best way. Last night was really like, I just had so many moments where I was like, I literally cannot believe this is what I'm doing with my life. Like, I would never have thought that this is where I would end up. I'm so grateful for it. So I want to talk a little bit about, I'll start with Slowdive. What an incredible show. Dude, they sounded so good. The singer Rachel sounded the same as the tracks that were recorded in the 90s. Like, it was just cuckoo bananas. And they had such, she specifically, the singer, had such an ethereal stage presence. Like, it was just captivating. I think it was also like her outfit and just her energy and the softness of her being. I don't even know how to describe it. But so I took photos that night and I edited them a couple days ago, and it was the first time that I'd really tried to edit photos. Like, I usually am okay with how they look with like a little bit of exposure changing or brightness changing, whatever, but I don't usually take the time to like go deep into the Photoshop Lightroom realm. It's just not for me, I guess. But anyway, so I tried harder to edit these photos and kind of keep them in the same color scape. So they're very pink toned. I'll put some of them on the screen if I didn't already. But yeah, so I thought that they turned out, I think those are the photos that I'm the most proud of having taken. I love them so much, and they're so good. I love them so much. And so I made like a little composite like collage type thing, and I posted it on Instagram, and I saw that they have been accepting collaborator requests with other photographers from other shows. So I thought, well, I'll just try mine and see if they accept it. And they did, which is crazy that like on my Instagram there's a photo, or like I have a post that Slowdive is a collaborator on. Crazy. So that post has been doing really, really well because of that, because their fans are engaging with it. Yeah, I'm so proud of those photos, and I'm so proud of the collage thing that I made. It just turned out really, really good. Yeah, Slowdive was just so good. Hearing Souvlaki Space Station, the song, live, I was in the box office when it started playing, and I was in the middle of a conversation with my supervisor, and I was like, girl, I gotta go, this is my song. And I was like running down to the stage. It was so fun. Yeah, they were incredible. So that was definitely like one of many highlights. And then 2 days after that was Over and Out Festival, which was last night. And I can't, I know I've talked about it a little bit, but I don't think I have enough, because this project has been, it wasn't in the works for that long, really. I think we started brainstorming it in January, and, or maybe it was February, I don't remember. I think it was January. And it was all I could think about for like 3 or 4 months straight. Like, it was, so much work was going into it on my end, so much just thought, so much of my brain was going into that, into helping plan and promote this festival. So basically how it went was that I work for a concert venue, and one of the people we were talking about doing some kind of festival, like a college-aged demographic festival. And my music industry club at my campus, at my school campus, had been wanting to do some kind of music festival. So we kind of joined forces with the venue and with my club. So I was kind of on both sides of it. I was on the professional, or like the venue side of it, and I was also on the club side of it, which was cool because I got to dip my feet into a lot of different aspects of it. And essentially my club was responsible for promoting it on campus and spreading the word as much as we could to other students to come to this festival. And we had Still Woozy and Goth Babe headline with Dana and Alden, a local band called Verbatim, and then Miss Mia, who's also a local DJ. So it was so cool. It was incredible. There was hiccups with everything, but I just can't even, like, I think at some point the weight of it just was really getting to me, and I got so stressed out about the festival and about everything else going on in my life that I wasn't excited. Like, I literally was kind of dreading it. I was just like, I want it to be over. But then last night when I was there and it was happening, I was like, oh my god, like, we did this, this is crazy. Like, I've never gotten to be a part of any booking, any like talent buying process. I haven't, like, I don't know, it's nothing that I've been a part of. I'm not on really that side of the industry, or, well, not in that position in the industry, I should say. So it was just cool to get to see a lot of behind the scenes, but it was just, like, I felt so proud. I was so proud of myself for everything that I put into it, for all the work, for all the months of, like, overthinking everything that I put into this. But I was also so proud of my friends in the club that helped put everything together, and we got to enjoy it together. So I'm just like, oh, I can't believe that happened. And I'm really hoping we have another one next year. Fingers crossed. Oops. But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say. It was just a really special week and a half for me, and there was just a lot of big things happening. So I'm very grateful for all of it. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was how booking Still Woozy for this show was, like, such a full circle moment, because let me explain this to you. When I was, like, how old was I? 18? Yeah, so in 2022, my first concert in my hometown at the specific venue that I work at now was Still Woozy. That was the first concert I'd ever gone to at the venue that I work at now. And I remember thinking, like, when around that time I was like, man, it would be so cool to get into concert photography, but I kind of gave up on it because I just didn't have the gear and I didn't have the experience. But I was reaching out to publicists and managers for shows that were happening at the theater that I work at now, that I saw Still Woozy at. Obviously was getting turned down for all of them because I had literally nothing going for me, and it probably would have been a train wreck had I done it there, because the camera I did use back then was horrible. Like, it was bad. It was real bad. So it's just crazy that now I work there. Like, I work at that venue, and not only that, but, like, Still Woozy was a huge part of my high school years. Like, I loved him. I had friends that loved him, and we all listened to him together. So getting to book him for such a big, like, thing that I had a part in was crazy. And I'm not saying, like, I did not physically do the booking, like, I did not send the emails and all of that, but, like, my club had a part in helping decide who's going to be at the festival, and Still Woozy was one of the names that came up and stayed there. So I don't know, just very full circle that I work there now, and Like, all the random thoughts that I thought would go nowhere when I was like 18 have now like literally manifested into what my life is now. So it's just crazy, and I love it so much. I love my job. Like, I am so grateful to be able to say that I love my job, because I know so many people can't say that. Anyways, I really need to clean my room. Like, it's a train wreck because I've been gone like in the evenings for most days for the past week. So time to do laundry, time to make my bed, time to put away all my crap. So thank you for listening to me rant, and I hope it was fun. I hope it was a little glimpse into the world of the music industry. So bye bye.